Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Fire Emblem Sacred Stones playthrough, which has all the modifiers and it's an Ironman. I've not figured out a name for it yet. It'll probably be in the title because it needs a name before I can upload it. But we're going to be carrying on today, but before we start I would like to thank the people who have backed the channel on Patreon. The support is greatly appreciated. It really helps me out a lot and yeah, I really appreciate it. If you want to support too, there is a link in the description. More on this at the end. But for now, let's get into Chapter 2. We're heading over to Ide to complete The Forgotten, which is the second chapter of the game. We get some new units. We get Vanessa, Mulder, and midway through the map, Ross and Garcia. Some interesting units to get, especially like this early, for sure. If you're not familiar with Sacred Stones, Vanessa is a Pegasus Knight, Mulder is a healer, Garcia is a fighter, and Ross is a journeyman. He's a very low-level unit with a lot of room to grow, who can promote twice, which is very unique in the context of the game. I'm just going to grab these villagers turn one, actually, I think. What we should check is, whether or not there's any changes to the enemy weapons. That's something I forgot. This guy has a steel axe. Now, that's interesting, because normally Garcia would fight him, and, I think kill him, but with the steel axe, hopefully Garcia doesn't die. That would be quite tragic. The iron bow still down there, that's fine. Poison axe on this guy, you need to be aware of that. Oh, another poison axe there, and another poison axe there. That 25% chance has affected 4 out of the 5 enemies we've checked so far. Not that guy, not the boss though. Bones, is it the boss? Bone, no S. Okay. I think we should be fine. I don't think we'll have any major issues. We need to grab some weapons from the armory. The armory being the small building just to the south there. This one. As we get the red gem and the elixir from the villagers. I'm actually tempted. How far can Seth move? Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to steal Gilliam's... Oh, we've already got an iron lance. Never mind. I thought we took the sword from Franz, but we didn't. We took the lance. Okay, we'll grab a lance for Seth from the armory as we get ready to tank up those places. Oh, Garcia just straight up killed with a double. Because the guy was weighed down by a steel axe, I guess? Quite interesting if so. That's a interesting little change that's just occurred. As we take and drop Ross, recruit him with Erica. We are fighting the bandits now, Ross, don't worry. And now we're going to go and grab Garcia out of there as well. Making use of Kanto to get back out. I don't think Mulder can take Garcia. Nope. Okay, we use Franz. Should be fine. Seth can move to the south and handle most of that on his own. I'd quite like Ross to recruit from there. Because... he's still not in a position to heal. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but we can move Garcia after we recruit him. Okay, so we'll move Garcia down. Heading over to this armory, actually, and buy up a couple of things. Buy up an iron sword for Seth. An iron lance for Franz. And do you have space? Okay. We'll move Seth here. A couple of benefits. First of all, we can yoink that sword that we just gave Garcia and immediately equip it, because pretty much everyone on this map has an axe. And also, these enemies won't go in anything like this fortress or this forest. They will just come straight out and fight Seth head on. As we can now go and heal Ross using Mulder. Ross is a unit who starts really weak, but if you actually sink investment into him, can become quite a good combatant. Vanessa is obviously very useful for her mobility, but her early combat is frankly abysmal. And she can be difficult to train anyway, so... Bit of a question over how much I actually want to use her from a combat perspective. We'll send that one use vulnerary. Seth having some vulneraries on him can be useful. As a couple of reinforcements do come in. I would quite like to give Ross some kills if possible. But I don't want them fighting on the mountain as the issue. So I'm going to move Franz down to here to trade with Garcia. In order to snatch up that Iron Lance back. Now, Gilliam actually doesn't have a vulnerary. It's part of the tutorial of the game on easy and possibly normal mode, where they introduce you to trading by having you trade a vulnerary to Gilliam, which means he doesn't start with one on hard either, so I'm just trading that over to give him access to that, as Garcia can't double. Okay. Does this guy have a poison axe? He does. I don't really want anyone getting poisoned. I'm actually going to keep Garcia here and go back to the armory. Snatch up an iron axe. And that is going to be given over to Ross. Yeah. Who only starts with his hatchet. A trainee seal? I'm pretty sure that's not a normal item for Ross to have. It might be something to do with the UNA modifications that's necessary to ensure Ross can promote. I'm not 100% sure. Normally they just automatically promote at level 10. We'll have to see. I'll look more into that between videos. It's not an immediate concern. We'll just keep it on him for now. A bit odd, but no big deal. As we get the crit with Seth, doesn't really matter, but saves the use of an iron sword, I guess. No real problems with that. Now, I don't think these guys will be able to reach from their nose, so I might send Seth over to deal with that archer, actually. As we just amass units over here. Does anyone else need healing? No, because only Seth has seen any action other than Garcia. When he was a green unit. I am slightly more concerned with the archer than anybody else, really. But I actually might send Franz to deal with the archer. Franz getting some EXP is always useful. Just check he can't reach anyone who he shouldn't be. We seem to be okay. Alright, we just need to be a little bit careful of who these guys can target. I'm going to put Garcia here. He should be able to handle himself. Actually, what weapons do these guys have? Just iron axes, okay. No real cause for concern. Honestly, might just move everyone else out of the way. Put Erica in a bush. She should be fine with her rapier equipped. If one guy wants to target Erica, we should be fine. Just going to move Vanessa back a touch. Hold on, where can this archer reach? Not there. Okay. And just move Gilliam back one tile. Yeah. Just should hopefully ensure Garcia survives, but he should be fine in the forest anyway. And I'm just going to move Seth. We could potentially just kill these two here. Actually, I don't think there's any reason not to. Yeah, let's just take out those two with Seth. Actually, I want the village. Neon. What's that? Ruckus, bandits, and we get a pure water. I thought it was a torch for some reason. I think that's on chapter 5, actually, but we will take the pure water. Okay, we should be fine where we are. Okay, yes, that enemy did target Erica, who dodges comfortably from her bush. Only gets one counter-attack in. These enemies are getting quite speedy already. Bit of a concern. Oh, we didn't turn on Garcia's animations. That is my mistake. I do apologize. Okay, I just want to check Franz can actually survive this next turn before we do anything here. Vanessa is in range to come down and contribute. Actually, Franz does not kill the archer. Hopefully Seth takes out the boss, because the boss probably has some quite threatening stats. He does take him out. Does he have, actually? He has S-rank axes. That doesn't sound normal. Does every enemy have S-rank weapons? No, do these guys always have A's? It doesn't sound right. Okay, I'm not sure what he usually has, but 9 strength seems relatively high. Although there's a couple of guys dotted around with 9 strength, so not too sure. Don't want to claim something's high when it's actually relatively average, but seems reasonable. Okay, so we see Seth get the first hit, dodges the iron axe from Bone, and sweeps up the second kill. So let's see how much damage Franz will take the second kill, the second hit. I know what I meant. So Franz actually only takes 6 damage from this Poison Axe soldier. Or fighter, I should say. What does Vanessa do to this guy? Vanessa hits him for 12, and I think Franz hits for 9? That would be a kill. And Vanessa getting a kill would be quite handy. I just want to... She does survive this guy too, even if he goes through to hit her. I'm going to do that, I think. I think I'm going to give this kill over to Vanessa. What was her hit rate, just to confirm? I don't want to be throwing Franz to the wolves here. She's absolutely fine to land the hits. Okay. Actually, let's just ensure we can take out the guys over here first. What can Ross do? 6 damage? 5 damage? Gilliam does straight up kill, but not with the best hit rate. We might actually need to pull some units back to come and help with this, potentially. If we land that hit, Ross can pick up that kill, and then we've got Garcia and Gilliam to kill the other soldier, which should be okay, actually. I don't think that will be too much of a struggle. It's not guaranteed. Okay, so we can go for this attack. Erica probably doesn't get hit here anyway. Good dodge. Get the level up. Hopefully gain some defensive stats mostly. We get some resistance, some HP. It's okay. Bit of extra strength never hurts either. I would like to give a kill to Ross if we can. Okay, that would be a mistake. The only issue is if Ross gets attacked, he is basically dead. I might see if Garcia or if Gilliam lands his attack first. Actually, what does Garcia do to this guy? Does 12? So we could sweep that up with Vanessa. It's just these shaky hit rates that are leaving me a little bit unsure, uncertain. Where can these guys actually reach as well? I don't want to actually accidentally walk into their range. Let's take this guy out. Good. Oh, I forgot to turn their animations on again. Look at all that XP! Ross is thriving! Sorry about that. Forgot to, Vanessa's are off too. We'll leave Mulder's off. We don't need to see the healing animation every time. It's the reason I've got them on solo in the first place. Okay. So if Garcia hits this, he does 12 damage with the Iron Axe. He can take a counter-attack too. Okay, he does hit. Tanks the counter, and he can still take a second attack if he gets hit here, which is important. Now let's see what Gilliam does, because this is a lot more shaky. Now Gilliam actually doesn't survive a second set of hits. Mulder has 9 speed. Does his staff have a weight? Or does he just have 9 speed? I think he just has 9 speed. Whereas this fighter, I mean, this fighter isn't doubling him, that's for certain. So Mulder should be able to tank a hit if this goes wrong. Although if this goes wrong, we probably just pick up this kill with Vanessa and retreat Franz. Yeah, that should be safe enough. That's enough of a contingency to be able to get out. Although I am going to... I'm going to attack from here. Good! Gilliam gets the kill. Good stuff. Oh, I had to actually think on Chapter 2. That's nice. Okay, so I'm going to attack this guy with Franz, who can take a hit from the other guy, although he should miss anyway. Take out this archer, just because archers can be quite annoying. And just to confirm before we do this, Vanessa is fine to take a hit from that guy. She actually takes 2 hits from him, which is all good. Just need these 2 92s to hit, otherwise Vanessa is dead. There we go. That was possibly slightly riskier than it needed to be, but I banked on the 92s hitting and they did, so... You know what, we'll take it. Right, who's Mulder in range to heal here? Heal up Garcia. Just for that extra bit of staff rank and that extra bit of EXP. Vanessa should take this hit without any trouble at all. Now, this is not the boss. Obviously, the last enemy alive. It could be an easy way to confuse it, but no, this is not the boss. We've already killed the boss. Seth snags that kill. So, we can pick this up with anyone, essentially. Franz or Vanessa are both very good shouts. Are either of them close to... Franz is very close to leveling up. I'm going to give it to him. So, you get your first Night Seal, which is the promotional item to evolve Cavaliers. Evolve to promote Cavaliers. You get your first Night Seal on Chapter 7, so Franz hitting level 10 for Chapter 7 would be very nice. It's not necessary... Well, you get it at the end of Chapter 7, so I guess Chapter 8 is fine too, but... yeah, it would be a very nice way to sort of get him ahead early. Just so he can keep contributing. But Franz does grow reasonably okay. Develops into quite a good unit. Gaining strength there, very nice. I would have liked to see some speed, but we'll take the extra strength. HP and skill are okay too. Bit of extra bulk, bit of extra accuracy. And that is Chapter 2 completed. So we've completed the Protected. Did I call this the Forgotten earlier? It's the Protected. What's the Forgotten? Is that Chapter 4? I forget. But either way, we've completed it. And we're on to Chapter 3, which will be done next time. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and once again I'd like to thank the people who have backed the channel on Patreon. The support is greatly appreciated. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. You also get a bunch of benefits from doing so. And I think that about wraps it up, so I will catch you all next time. Have a wonderful time, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye.